Today I think that teenagers are chained to what people think about them.
I'm chained to really loneliness and just doubting myself.
They're always thinking, oh, what does that person think about me? Or, oh, does that person think I'm cool because I do this or I do that?
I'm struggling with just always feeling like no one loved me, really.
I think that's what is really determining what teenagers do and how they act.
My dad pressuring me into surfing just really started to hurt our relationship.
When my dad passed away and my mom went to jail, it was really hard on me because I felt like they were giving up on me.
I felt the only way I could be good to my father and make him happy was to be surfing, just accomplishing his goals through myself.
My mother started to get really sad and she started to treat us in ways that we didn't feel loved.
And it just really tore our relationship apart because it wasn't something that I enjoyed.
I chose some friends that made me become someone who I didn't want to be.
When I was cutting, it wasn't really the magical cure. It didn't make my problems go away.
When I was depressed, I really covered it up. At school, I always portrayed myself as being happy and peppy, but when I got home, I would just sometimes spend nights crying, just writing and trying to get all my feelings out.
It made it go away, I guess, for temporarily because you weren't really focusing on what the problems were. You were just focusing on what you were doing.
Inside, I was just feeling lonely and no one loved me, and I was just kind of there alone in the world.
I have scars on my arms now. It's not worth it.
I think all high school kids have changed, whether they're small or big.
All of us try to put masks on just to cover up who we really are because we're just kind of afraid of what other people are going to think of us.
Everyone wants to be cared about and everyone wants to be loved.
The things that really could have helped me change through high school were having something more, something bigger.
I didn't need friends that were going to determine who I was, that I needed friends who liked me for who I was and who I am.
You can take off your mask and just be who you are because there's someone else out there going through the same thing.
I'm loved for who I am.
Being your true self will help you find happiness. Teenagers have a purpose in life no matter what they feel. Divorce.
When someone said I was something, I became that.
Failure.
We're not going to do well, what's the point?
Abuse. I looked up to my dad, but
Death.
he was never there for me. Fear.
Peer pressure,
Anger.
wanting to try to fit in.
Lack of confidence. As a freshman, I started
No
having a lot of
self-esteem.
doubt with myself. Bad grades,
Hurt.
envy,
Loneliness. Rejection.
criticism, relationship
Jealousy.
problems.